For those na madalas natatambay dito sa Tagaytay, I'm sure marami sa inyo ang very aware at familiar na nagkalat ang mga herbs dito. Sakto naman, dito tayo sa Summit Ridge ngayon, meron din silang herb garden. Mapakita ko lang sa inyo yung isa sa mga pinaka-basic application pag meron kayong maraming herbs. Gagawa tayo ng herb chicken. Kuha lang tayo ng ilan sa mga herbs natin. We have here oregano. Meron din tayo ditong thyme. So yung ating dalawang main herbs, we will just chop this up. And I think we've shown you guys this technique in the past, wherein we make herb salt. Let's also add in our pepper. So ready na yung ating pang-season, which is yung ating herb salt. For our chicken, again, if you will be pan-frying this, you want as much skin na may contact doon sa ating pan. So what we'll do is we'll cut this into half. Or you could actually spatchcock. So spatchcock is basically opening the chicken up. Iba-butterfly natin siya. So you decide pwedeng from the spine or from the breast side. Pero ako, personally, what I prefer, tinatanggal ko yung parang pinaka-backbone, yung spine niya. And we just open this up. And with this, we season generously, lalo na dong side na to. You can use as much as you want kapag fresh herb yung gamit ninyo. Pero kapag dry, kailangan yung kontrolin kasi mas intensified yung flavor, mas matapang ang mga dried herbs kumpara sa fresh. Pag may mga naidikit na ganyan ng herbs sa skin side, you wipe off as much as you can. Siyempre, kapag nasunog yung ingredient na yan, imbes na magpasarap doon sa lutuin mo, might actually give an off flavor. Let's put in isa sa mga garnish natin at magpapalasa na rin doon sa chicken natin, bawang. We don't need to cook it, pero once na maamoy na natin yung kaunting bango niya, that's perfectly fine. We're not gonna deep fry yung ating chicken. We will basically, parang in a way, shallow fry. Ibig sabihin, hindi lunod yung protein natin sa mantika. And then, we can go ahead and sear our chicken skin side out. Very important reminder, dapat sakto lang. Hindi masyadong mainit yung apoy kasi ang tendency, mahihirapang humabol yung kulay sa labas, which is magba-brown yan, eventually masusunog yan. Tapos yung cooking temperature sa loob would not be enough para maluto ng maayos yung ating chicken. Then we cover this para yung aroma, yung steam, matrap natin sa loob, also helping in the cooking process. Gawa tayo ng mabilis na coleslaw. So coleslaw is basically cabbage and mayonnaise. But this time, we'll make it a bit lighter in taste, pero heavier sa feel. Imbes na mayonnaise yung gagamitin natin, we'll be using cream cheese. For our coleslaw, I'll just add in onions. We're just gonna add a pinch of salt para lang matanggal yung pagkaangas ng ating sibuyas. Next up, yung ating cabbage. Kagaya nung sa ating sibuyas, sisison lang natin yung ating cabbage ng salt. Now, this will basically, again, draw out excess moisture para lalong-lalo na kapag sinerve ninyo ng mas matagal yung inyong coleslaw, hindi ito dripping sa sarili niyang juice. And this would also preserve yung crunch na meron doon sa ating cabbage. This is optional, pero for presentation, color, and nutrition factors, isasama natin yung ating carrots. Carrots in. To finish off our coleslaw, meron tayo ditong flat leaf parsley. Lagay lang natin doon sa ating cream cheese. Kailangan lang natin i-mash yung ating cream cheese, but dahil medyo on the bland side yung normal na timpla ng cream cheese, we'll just add some salt. Transfer na natin dun sa ating bowl ng coleslaw. Now, this is good. Ganda ng garlic eh. Yan o. Beautiful. So yung chicken natin, goods na. Coleslaw, goods na rin. Pwede tayo mag-serve. Jerome, let's try.
Okay, chef. Sarap.
To think na hindi ito na-marinate overnight. Kasi pan fry lang ito.
Hindi pa sa marinated, ah?
Hindi pa, sir.
Wow.
Nice.